Come on, let's go inside. Let's go inside. Yeah. Let's go inside. Come on. Nice dog, yes, nice dog. Come on. Oh, yes, come on. Yeah. I haven't painted that long. Actually, I was over 50 years old when I started to paint. And it happened quite unexpectedly during a severe depression. It was in a way like a flood coming up from the inside of me. And in a way it was a matter of life and death to me. So today I've been painting with oil little more than 10 years, and that's all. Okay, you wanted me to show you some of my paintings. I've chosen to start with this one. It's called Life. It's a pregnant woman leaning up against a tombstone, and I think it's summarizing the most important things about life. Death is in the midst of life. And over there, you can see a painting. I call it Eternity. Well, I think it speaks for itself. And here, also quite a recent painting. It's called The Crystal Ball. I have recently been through a cancer, and I'm well now, fortunately. People say I have Nordic blood in my veins. I think that's why I have some darkness in my paintings, and that they are empty and lonely, that you can see a loneliness in them. It's a matter of my inner life. I mean, I've lost a lot of people in my lives. The most important people, my parents, my brother. And so death has been a very important part of my life. And probably that has affected my painting, but I don't know why I paint the way I do. I just paint. Very many of my things are harbors, and also in the evenings. And I think perhaps another one just behind it, even more. It's a harbor, but what made me interested in this motive was the ladder and the life belt hanging there, because we all need that in our lives. I think that many of my motives, you could call them existential rooms. And landscapes can be interesting in itself, but often I find a landscape very interesting if I come walking in a road, for example, and I look out on the ocean, and it's like the road goes to eternity. So there you have the existential things, the theme, the journey, the life journey is. You can find it in almost all of my paintings. I mean, when I look at a landscape or at certain things around me, it's like a car represents not just a car, it is a symbol also for life's fragility, and that a car can easily be crashed. I see things around me all the time that remind me about life, how I see life. This is how it started with the enchanted garden. I was at this island last summer. I saw these rose bushes in the evening. They were lightning in itself. And then I made that painting that's standing there. It's called the Lighthouse Keeper's Enchanted Garden. And this is how it looked during the day. So that's how you can transform things between the sketchbooks. I use sketchbooks a lot. I'm like a child. When I started, I was over 50 years old, but when I started, I really could allow myself to be a child again. And it was so fascinating because I've been theoretical in my interest, studying sociology and doing research in that and so on. It's not important here, but then suddenly when I see a machine, it's something new to me. And how does it look? It's fantastic. And if it represents something about our existential conditions as human beings, it's even better. If it can lift up something and throw them away or whatever, if a harbor is nice, because then I'm connected to the whole world, because the ocean are almost endless. If you see that the world, it's endless in itself. And I love stations, I love terminals where people are crossing their ways and you don't know where they come from, where they're going. And that's the way how I think all the time. So perhaps, but you have to look at my paintings. See if you can see it.